Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. ICE is back with this online competition. Civil engineering's got a hold of me tightly, specifically soil. That'll do rightly. Let's go, explaining how a cake represents what's below. Let me whisk you away to a world of geotechnical judges. The first challenge, the technical. Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Ruth Kelly and I'm a geotechnical engineer. Today I'm going to demonstrate through the medium of cake the importance of understanding what lies beneath the ground surface, supporting our sometimes crumbly infrastructure. Now, I meant to compete in this competition last year, but I had to pull out last minute because I had a bun in the oven. So, what is geotechnics? Geotechnics is a branch of civil engineering dealing with the engineering performance of the ground, comprising soil and rock. Everything you see around you is supported by soil or rock. If it isn't, it either floats, flies, or it'll fall down. Today's bake-off challenge is a Great Victoria Street sponge cake, and in true bake-off style, you guys are provided with very limited information, but it is a technical challenge after all. So let's see what the judges have given us to build this off of. The site location is the site of the Europa Hotel on Great Victoria Street in Belfast, Northern Ireland. We have a few geology maps, superficial and bedrock, some historical borehole logs and flood maps, some historical maps. This is what some of the historic borehole logs tell us. I use this to put together a conceptual ground model, and although that's okay, it's historical and you might only have, say, one borehole log. So you want to do a site-specific investigation because you don't want to end up with a desiccated crust by making a mistake. Now I'm going to talk through today's cake. This is the actual ground model of Great Victoria Street in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Please refer to the key. On top we have made ground, that's the strawberries. The sponges, this delightful upper and lower sponge, is the clay layers. In the middle we have a cream and jam filling, and that's our sands and gravels. And as you can see, they're not really consistent with depth on my bake, and nor would that be the case on site. This is overlying a sandstone bedrock, and there's no soggy bottom on this ground model. Now that we have a ground model, we need some infrastructure to put on top of it, and something to support that. So, this pint of Guinness today is a Europa Hotel. I have a coaster, which will represent a pile cap, which will be used to transfer the load of the pint through chocolate matchmaker piles into a component layer. They're right here. So, to drive my piles today, firstly, I need to remove my made ground layer. You don't want those leaky strawberry juices contaminating the sponge layers. Next, I drive in my piles. Place the pile cap and load it up. If I'm lucky enough to go on to the next challenge, I would love to do a showstopper of the rocky road to Doublin cream, looking at a cut slope on the A1 Belfast near Doublin. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. Thank you very much for listening.